My name is Teacher Evelyn, and today I want to talk to you about shy students. I have 5 tips on what to do if you have a student who is painfully shy or even afraid of the online platform and class with you as a teacher. Now, I have had 2 students cry, and one of them wanted to end the class. And this is how I won them over. Okay. Now, if you teach levels 1 and 2, these tips are going to be helpful because when you have a trial or when you have a child that's still getting used to our online platform, it can be very intimidating. Try to put yourself in the shoes of the mother or the student in that situation. They've never taken an online class before, and maybe they're used to watching YouTube videos, but suddenly the video is talking back to them, and they're young children, and they're scared or shy, afraid to speak, and that's okay. Sometimes they even cry or run away, and mom is there to make them sit there, so they're being forced to have this class with someone that they don't know. So try to understand their situation. Try to remember their age and the fact that this is a completely different language than what they're used to. If I were 3 years old taking a Chinese class online, I would be terrified. And so we try to be warm with them. Number 1 on my list is soften your tone. Speak gently, because even if the student doesn't understand what you're saying, you can speak softly and gently, and it's going to make them be calm and realize, okay, maybe this isn't scary. If you're loud and boisterous, that's great for some classes, but if the student is shy, that's going to scare them and maybe make them cry. So try to soften your tone. When I had a student that she was just flat out terrified, screaming and crying, and they turned off their camera, I just sat there, I got out my ABC chart, and I started singing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. And as I was singing, their camera turned back on, and the mother was holding the 3-year-old girl, and the girl was holding on tight and looking at me. And I continued to teach the class. I sang the song to her, and I would reward her. She wasn't doing anything but clinging to her mom, but I would reward her for staying and listening. And I would say, good job, you get a star. And we had a good class. They did not sign up for a VIP kid because that student wasn't ready yet. Now I want to tell you about Jack. Jack is a regular of mine. And the second class that I taught him, I taught him his first class and he was fine. His second class, he started crying because he felt afraid. He's about 4 years old. And so I realized quickly that he has his own dyno. And so if I could get Dino to dance with the song, he would get out his dyno and get him to dance with the song, and he enjoyed that. And so now he's my regular, in every single class, his dyno and my dyno both dance to the music. And you know what? He just recently has begun talking to me and telling me, hi teacher, and look at this teacher. And I had a letter, I was teaching him a letter, the letter J, and he had plastic magnet letters, and he held up the letter J and showed me. And I was like, wow, Jack. So number 1 is soften your tone. Number 2 is sing gently. Number 3 is use a prop or a puppet. Now, beware with this, because just like some people are afraid of clowns, using a puppet like a lion could invite in a student, or it could scare them. If I notice that lion has scared a student, he doesn't come out anymore for that student ever again. But if lion is someone that A lot of times lion will get my students to engage more, and especially the boys, they really like my lion puppet. So it just depends. You have to draw off of the reactions of your students. So if your students get excited, you do more of that. If they get scared, you do less of that. Number 4 is reward and encourage. So if I have a student that's shy and doesn't want to speak, when they do repeat me, I reward them and I encourage them. And then you know what? They'll want to repeat me more, and I will reward and encourage them more. And the next class, they'll be excited to see me because that's that teacher that rewards and encourages me to speak English. Number 5 is show pictures. I have a couple of pictures that are probably, these are my pictures that I show the most. Some people show pictures on their phone, but the reason that I print them out and put them on a popsicle stick is they're easy to use. I don't have to be flipping through a phone, and I don't want to be accused on my Apple review of being on my phone. So I don't get my phone out during class. I know people do their rewards on their phone. I choose to do magnetic rewards for that reason. Anyway, that's just me. I printed off my own pictures. So if a mom says I'm sorry, he's being so shy. Like, I'm sorry, teacher. I say, it's okay, look. I say, I'm a mama. I know. I understand. I'm a mama. It's okay. I know. And if I'm talking to my students about animals and we talk about a cat, I say, this is my cat. Look. Cat. So, those are some fun ways to engage your shy students. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you.